Hey guys, I'm doing a quick recap of, let's see, Monday the 16th. I had a quick trade on CGIX, which wasn't really following the rules. It was a triple top at this $1.35. We had 1, 2, 3. I bought this because it was above all the averages. It looked as though it was trending up. It was the number one gapper, so I took a 10-cent loss. As it opened, it hit my stop down here. So I was in at 135, out at 125. Not a good trade. Started the day down 50. So here was on our watch list. I bought in at 450 at 931. So this first candle entry would have been 423, but there was no rest, so it's just a continuation. It just went from here right up to here, and this is where I really wish I had a 15-second chart, because this might not have started until the very end of 9:30. So getting in at 9:31 could have been I guess relatively quick. So as it came up here to 450, this is my entry point for the break of 450. If it goes down below 450, you're out. A lot of shorts will cover at 450, so you'll get a spike. We did see an instant resolution on this buy, as you could see. Bought 500 shares at $4.50. 9:31 and 6 seconds. Just 7 seconds later, selling half for a 26-cent profit, and then getting out of the rest just another 3 seconds after that at 492. So I sold all of it a little prematurely. I think it might have seen a little resistance at 5, and this is where the 15-second charts would come in handy, or even less, so I could really see again what I saw and why I got out of all of it underneath $5, as opposed to within that same 1 minute candle it went all the way up to 550. So theoretically 500 shares at 450 all the way up to 550 is a $500 move. And I was able to get $160 of that, which is, like a third of it or so. But anyway, that's where I should have ended my day. It stopped me out here. There's this 1 minute candle to make a new high. It didn't actually make a new high, so I just bought it at the top and stopped out. I tried it again, and it showed that it was weak, so I scaled out half, and then as it came back up, I sold relatively break even on the rest. Gave back some money on it. I think gave back $75 and then commissions. So here, made a new daily high over 681. Over this candle here was 678. So as you can see on the daily, if you're playing daily candles, this made a new high. So that was why this broke out. It didn't have any type of news. It was just all technical. So as it broke over 681, 690, it started hitting the scanner. Somebody called it out in the chat room. I got in. There was a big seller at $7, and that's why I got in KONE. As this seller got eaten up, it had like 20,000 shares or more. I ended up getting filled by him right at $7, and instantly, 3 seconds later, I'm trying to sell on the ask at 720. Only got 100 shares filled. I was supposed to fill half of my position, and I ended up scaling out right there. I held a little bit longer just a little bit. This part went red on me, but it was only with 130 shares, so it was like $13 or $12 down at one point. It wasn't a big deal. As it came back up, I just sold out, break even, and looking at it, that went back up to 730 for this candle. So I sold somewhere in there, but looking back at it, I should have been done with this one big trade and really just kind of protected my profits, as opposed to taking these 1 minute candles that already this move was super fast and it didn't continue. So I should note that anything else traded after it is probably going to be even faster with less resolution. Not always true, but we'll see how it goes in the next couple weeks or months. Not too happy with my entries because they were all just jumping in at $4.50. That's the one that worked, and $7. The other ones didn't work, but the $half and whole dollar breaks, I guess, did work for me today, and we'll see how it goes in the future. All right, thanks, guys.